Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and good day to everyone. Today I'll be presenting a topic under learners with chronic illnesses, allergy, which is allergy. This presentation aims to deepen our understanding of how allergies affect learners in educational setting and how teacher can respond effectively. By the end of this presentation, we will be able to define allergy as a chronic illness, identify causes and triggers of allergies, recognize characteristics of learners with allergies, discuss inclusive allergy strategies in addressing allergies in school settings, cite success stories of individuals living with allergies. Let's start with the definition. An allergy is an overreaction of the body's immune system to substances that are normally harmless, like pollen, dust, or certain foods. When exposed to these allergens, the body releases chemicals causing symptoms like sneezing, itching, rashes, or swelling. In the context of education, an allergy is not just a medical issue, it is a learning concern. It can affect attendance, participation, concentration, even learners' emotional well-being, especially if their symptoms are frequent or severe. Allergies have different causes and triggers, which we can categorize into two main groups. We have genetic and environmental factor. For genetic factors, a family history of allergy, asthma, or other allergies can make a child more prone to allergies. The immune system becomes overly sensitive, seeing harmless substances as threats. For environmental factors, these are external elements commonly found in schools or community setting. We have airborne allergens such as pollen, dust, mites, and so on. Food-related triggers like peanuts, milk, eggs, or shellfish, often found in school cafeterias, snacks, or canteen. Third is insect stings and bites that may happen during outdoor activities or field trips. Fourth is medication-induced allergies, such as reaction to medicines, which teacher must be aware of. As future educators, understanding these triggers will help us design safer learning environments, ensuring our classrooms are inclusive for all learners. For the characteristics of learners with allergies, learners with allergies may show various signs depending on its sensitivity. This can be grouped into three categories. We have physical, behavioral, and emotional. For physical characteristics, we have sneezing, runny nose, skin rashes, swelling, coughing, or shortness of breath. In severe cases, a life-threatening allergic reaction that needs immediate medical attention. For behavioral or academic effects, frequent absences due to medical appointments or allergic attacks, difficulty concentrating in class, especially if symptoms appear during lessons, reduced participation in group or outdoor activities, no, which would then be will lead to possible decline in academic performance. Also, the emotional and social aspects and impacts. Anxiety or fear of allergic reactions, or fear of exposure to allergens, feeling of different from peers when avoiding certain foods or activities. This could be feeling of isolation. This would that would then lead to embarrassment, isolation, especially when you know they could not. They would feel different from others, no, and also yeah, the risk of isolation in general, not just in the inside the room, inside the classroom, but also outside, no. And as teachers, recognizing these characteristics allows us to respond with compassion and preparedness, because this is something that the educators, the teachers, should have or should you know um, try to help the student, because it's part of the teacher's job to make them feel included, no. That's the inclusive education. Now for the educational implication, allergies are not just health issues, they have strong educational implications. Allergies highlights the importance of you know here, since some students, no, according to studies, around 8% of school age students experiences this one. So for the educational implication, first is attendance. Learners may miss school often due to medical needs, learning continuity, frequent frequent absences can disrupt educational progress, participation, emotional well-being. This shows why inclusive education must address health-related needs, ensuring safety, emotional comfort, um, and full participation for all learners. For the strategies in dealing with allergies, um, now how do we support learners with allergies in school? First is awareness and training. Here, educate classmates about allergies to prevent teasing and promote empathy. Encourage peer support during emergencies, and also safe environment. For safe environment, create an allergy safe environment. Keep classrooms clean and well ventilated. No, um, strict policies on food sharing. Ensure kits and first aid supplies are accessible. Third is individualized educational plan. Include medical needs, emergency protocols, and participation guidelines. Meaning, include allergy information in students' records and emergency protocol. Also, emergency preparedness. Teacher staff trained to administer IPEN. IPEN here is uh, yeah, for emergency, and also know the signs of an allergic reaction, and accessible first aid kits and emergency contacts, uh, clinic, hospital, and so on. And also collaboration, regular communication with parents and healthcare professionals. Now, this is one way of monitoring students, the learners, and inclusive practices. Ensure participation in group work, school trips, and events when necessary, with necessary adjustments. And here are some of the personalities that, despite of the challenges, these individuals with severe allergies have thrived and achieved success. First is we have Jessica Alba, no, and she's an Hollywood actress, um, who founded the Honest Company after experiencing severe childhood allergies. Also, Williams, no, a famous tennis champion who has allergies to severely substances but manages her health while maintaining top performance. Their story shows resilience, discipline, and for Alba, her journey reflects advocacy for health, safety, and awareness. No? These are some of the values that we can integrate into inclusive education. These examples remind us that chronic illness does not define one's potential. With the right support, learners can excel. Now, to conclude, um, allergies are chronic conditions that influence not only a learner's physical health but also their academic performance, social relationships, and emotional well-being. As educators, our responsibility, our role is to understand their condition, care for their well-being, and act with readiness and empathy. Inclusive education is not only about access, it is about compassion and preparedness. And that's all. This is for the reference and Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi